Hey everyone, this is Austin, and welcome back to, another video, and this is a Shield Hero video. I asked you guys actually previously what did you want me to do on a poll on my YouTube community tab, and you guys picked this one, so let's, kind of discuss, why the hate on Shield Hero is very hypocritical, in my opinion, and I have to express my opinion. But anyways, so what's the whole, issue? Some people may think, if you don't know, you've been under a rock, I'm going to be honest, because it's been quite, vocal. Even after the anime, it's really crazy how many people are still hating on the anime. So, in the beginning of the anime, we had the issue with Malty. She falsely accused, Nafumi of, doing the unspeakable and, sexually assaulting her. I don't need to, really express what she accused them if you've already watched it, and that pissed a lot of people off. Oh, that isn't a thing, that doesn't happen, and people were refusing to believe that's, the reality of the world, and that's how it began. Then it turned into, the whole Raftalia thing of how, oh my god, he enslaved her, how dare he, he's forcing her to do things that she doesn't want to, and they're starting making things up with a shock collar, and it was really crazy, especially when it got to, Malty's punishment. And it kind of just all boiled in, they started just calling people, the wonderful word, incels, and I'm thinking, really? That's what you're going to do for your argument? But, hey, to let them do whatever they want. Now they're making up more things, and it's crazy, because I especially watched someone's video, I sat down and just thought, you need something better to do, honestly. That's coming from me, a person that loves anime and gets made fun of for watching anime. But anyways, let's get on to the big, stuff that happened in Shield Hero in more depth. So, as I said, the big other issue that we had with Shield Hero was the fact that Raftalia was a slave, and I'm going to need to express here, YouTube's going to hit me hard because I said that word, so please do share this video. Just want to express that right now because they like to do that. But anyway, so, Nafumi buying her, because that's another thing I want to bring up, because, she reminded him of Malty, and he didn't mind if she would die, but the thing is that that's what they use, but they take that completely out of context, and he snaps back to it saying, no, that's not a good thing. And it's actually one of the things that is the main reason why he doesn't go right away to Raftalia for a relationship. He doesn't feel he's worthy for what he thought. Just that little thing. And a lot of people that complain really I don't think they understand when they do stuff. And when they say they read the light novel, they really don't. I'm just going to tell you right now, most people that say that, they're reading the wiki, and they're taking things out of context, and that's the issue with people that, go to the wiki for anime. So I can't express enough. Do not go to the wiki and think everything you see there is fact. There has been a lot of issues. I know the Shield Hero, Shield Bro Discord, and they even expressed that there's many issues, so please be careful. But, we'll go to the whole Raftalia getting sealed again, and how they were upset about that. And I get that slavery is bad. I fully, heartily agree that it's bad. But it goes on in this world, yet a fictional story is more important about this? Okay. But going on to the next one, which is, the whole Malty thing. Nafumi being falsely accused to, people think that's not a thing, and I hate to bring this situation up. Vic. Look what happened to Vic. And people just really do not think that it happens. And the thing that I love is everyone completely ignores the fact that the kingdom is a matriarch. And there's another fancy word just saying that the light novel used, but I'm going to dumb it down for some people. And we see that it just boils over to, going about her mother, Malty's mother. And I have to express, it's Malty, not mine. Please stop using mine. But her real name now. But I can't say it because YouTube doesn't like me. Okay. But her mom, sentencing her to death, and I love that. That's what gets everyone. Oh my gosh, she's such a bad mother. You leave the queen alone. She is better than most of you folks that are trying to diss this anime, because she's a human. She's a decent human. Because none of you, I guarantee you, would sacrifice yourself for your own daughter. And that's what the Queen did, yet people don't see that. It's just like the room temperature IQ is just shown really well, and the arguments are very invalid. I mean, when you have the Queen willing to trade her life, to offer her life to save her own daughter's life, and that is completely ignored, it shows they don't care. They really do not care about what's going on, and you're never going to change them. I'm realizing this as I'm making the video, to say the least. But anyways, continue on. There's a lot of animes, the popular animes, that if you cherry pick, have the same issues, similar issues, and it's kind of surprising. I'm going to use the Isekai Courtlet kind of tweet I saw some people were getting upset about, oh, they better put in Shield Hero because they're slaver and all this stuff, and they went on and on. But yeah, let's get on to Overlord as the first subject. We want to talk about how Shield Hero is horrible. I mean, this meme rate let alone, Overlord has slavery. They have genocide. I mean, look at the last season. I mean, there's torture. There's so much. Even the human experiments, and this is what the meme is, obviously, if you don't know that. But it's just funny that they get all upset about Shield Hero having slaves and being a little, people are being against demi-humans. And the funny thing is, people don't know that demi-humans are against humans in a different country, but we never got to see that because you gotta wait. It's my thing of shut up and watch the anime. That's truly what I believe. But it's really funny because this is a hypocritical thing that, Shield Hero has this, but Overlord's a lot more dark. I'm gonna be honest. It has a lot of more messed up subjects that people completely ignore, and it's just, I find it hilarious, honestly, at most. But let's go on to, SAO that everyone loves and loves to compare to Shield Hero. SAO had, that entire arc, the elf arc, or the fairy dance arc, as I recall that's the name of it, because I end up forgetting, but they have, different, it's a big race war that's going on in the game. I mean, if you want to cherry pick SAO, that's another thing. I mean, even SAO had Asuna being sexually assaulted. I mean, even in, season 3, that happened, not Asuna, but someone else. It's very hilarious that they want to cherry pick Shield Hero while they defend SAO. And SAO has this stuff. And as I said, you could cherry pick stuff in any anime and make it look bad. That's the key over here. But going to, ReZero, everyone forgets about, Emilia and how everyone's very, prejudiced against her race of elves. I mean, half elves too, or silver elves. It's been a little while since I watched ReZero, but everyone loves ReZero and champions ReZero, especially in the Isekai Courtlet. Oh, nothing bad. There's no racism, sexism, or slavery in, ReZero. And I agree to a point. I haven't read fully into the light novels, to say the least. I've read a little bit into it, but I mean, it's just funny that they'll go defend these animes and attack Shield Hero, yet we'll come to, My Hero Academia being the most inclusive anime. If Deku never had a quirk, he would have never mattered. No one would have cared about Deku. Deku would have been to the side, and we would have never heard of Deku. I mean, if you want to talk about, that, I know the truth hurts with this, but it's true. If Deku really never got that quirk, he would have never mattered. And I mean, the next one I love the most, I keep bringing up, is Ancient Magnus Bride. It's a beautiful anime. I love that anime. And not for the reason that I'm going to bring up, it's a beautiful story. Shisei being a slave and being forced to marry against her will. A lot of people forget about that and start championing that anime. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so amazing. It's so visually good. The story's good. Yet they go over to Shield Hero. Oh, that slavery is bad. No. This is okay because she's treated well. I mean, Rafteli is treated better than Shisei, I'm going to be honest. But we have Tongue of the Evil, we have nationalism, and we have a giant, people dying in this. And I don't need to say the special, or we'll give me the yellow thing, but a lot of people, the Isekai Courtlet forget about that too, that love the Courtlet, but say Shield Hero's not allowed. And it's a brutal anime. That's what it's for. It's supposed to give you that thing. Then we have everyone's favorite. I love Konosuba, and if you want to talk about racism in Shield Hero, let's talk about how people are against Megumi's people. I mean, they had weird names, and they don't look like anyone else in the regular village, so they're kind of prejudiced against them. And if we want to talk about Shield Hero, let's talk about Konosuba. And finally, my final thought of the last anime that everyone loves, someone actually brought up in the comments. I forgot your name, but thank you for bringing it up. Violet Evergarden. I mean, Violet was a slave and a weapon. If you want to talk about how Shield Hero is such a terrible anime for doing what it does, and you champion these animes, you're very hypocritical, in my opinion. When you bring up Shield Hero and you forget about the animes that you like, have really a lot of dirt on them, if you cherry pick stuff, quite interesting. But wrapping up this video, I didn't want to go over like 15 minutes or 20 minutes, but you know, you can nitpick anything and take things out of context and make an anime seem bad. Which doesn't mean it's actually bad, it just means you are a human piece of trash, in my opinion, and you are illiterate and lack reading comprehension. That's just, you know, my opinion. I'm not supposed to give my opinion, but, you know, what can you do? And I love how no one bothered with these animes, especially that enjoyed it. I enjoy Konosuba, I enjoy, you know, SAO, I enjoy all those animes. But I know it's fiction. I know people that know it's fiction, and it's just, it's entertaining, really. It really is. That we have people that know it's fiction and can pretend an anime is fiction, yet when it comes to Shield Hero, with one thing that it did with the whole false stuff, it pissed everyone off. I don't think that's directly the one issue, but it's amazing, especially that people bring up slavery in their arguments why Shield Hero is bad, yet they'll go 4 to 10 minutes about how it's bad, yet they don't do anything to stop this issue in the world. It hasn't stopped. It's still going. Stop complaining about a fictional story about slavery and go out and do something. Fix the problem in the world. There is still problems in this world, but you're getting butthurt over a fictional story? Seriously? And I mean, at the end of the day, anime is to enjoy. It really is. And if you cannot leave your political views, that is commonly American politics or Western politics, you can't leave that at the door, you have no right to watch anime. You really do not. And I'm not trying to be a gatekeeper or anything. It's just, how do you enjoy life, honestly? It's sad that we have anime, and it's a beautiful thing. It gives us a different view of life, and truthfully, I think at the end of the day, everyone should try to enjoy anime. You shouldn't get butthurt over a fictional story. And, you know, it's really hilarious that they're going to go and attack Shield Hero, but the animes they try to say are completely fine have so much dirt on them. Especially if you cherry pick it just like you cherry pick, well, how they cherry pick Shield Hero. I mean, it's hilarious. It's contradictory at most. And why? Why do you have to go and do this stuff, people? It's just, you don't have an argument or a place to stand if you're going to argue that Shield Hero is racist, sexist, and it's very awful, and the stuff like what happened to Nofumi doesn't happen. As I said before, it happens with Vic. It happens to people. I know someone personally. I almost got accused of it myself, but there's certain things in life that people just don't want to accept, and I think people are very sheltered if they don't think this kind of stuff can happen to them, and I hope they do. I really hope people are safe. At the end of the day, that's what I really want. I want people to understand that this stuff happens. Be careful. Have a good life. Watch anime. And just, you know, shut up and watch the anime. Honestly, that's my only thoughts to this. And if you are trying to argue about how Shield Hero is all that, while you tell me that SAO is a better anime because of this and that, or telling you the Evil is a better anime because of this and that, or Konosuba is a better anime because of this and that, you don't have an argument. Just, please, do yourself a favor, delete your Twitter, delete your Facebook, go to college, try to understand, or go back to school and try to understand what you're doing wrong with your life. Try to get smarter, better yourself, stop wasting your energy on a series that is a fictional piece of work. But anyways, guys, sorry for this long video. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. This has been Austin. I'm signing out. Peace.